Time for the 49ers Rush podcast.
These numbers, annual incentives. This is one of the things we don't know yet either. $650,000 per year in annual incentives have not been clearly put out there just yet. That probably means Pro Bowl. That probably means 1,000 yards receiving, All Pro. If we make it to the NFC Championship, start a certain number of games. Those are usually the incentives. Now, why do they put those on there? Because one, it helps the player bet on themselves. Two, it falls under a different category when you're talking about contracts, not likely to be earned. Okay. Which means it does not count against the salary cap. So that's an extra way, right? This is a 4-year deal, $650,000 a year. That's that off the cap. Does not count against the cap. Does that make sense? So if he hits it, great. If he doesn't, no big deal. That's kind of where that is. Luke, appreciate it, man. He said, "What's up, JC? What's up, my friend? Best of the game, keeping it straight and honest. Salute, my brother. Man, thank you. Freaking salute right back, even though I'm not in the military. I don't know if that was bad if I did that, but appreciate the kind words, my friend. Love it. Oh, Adam, Niners fan in Dubai. He says, just heard the news. Fantastic. All over the world, man. I love the faithful from afar. They are incredible. So that's the Deebo incentives. However, it may be the best part of the entire contract right here, baby. Yeah, I see you, Coach Cruz, snatching those chains. No restrictions or limitations on how Deebo will be used. None, nada, zilch. It was all contract negotiation. That's what all that was. That's what all that was. Now, let's hear it from, just as Shanahan basically said, the horse's mouth. Let's hear from Shanahan. How are you going to use Deebo? Is it going to change?
I think based off of whatever happens. I mean, from my standpoint, schematically, from our team's personnel, from Deebo's, from what we think gives us the best chance to win. If we wanted to move Deebo to running back, that would have been something that we were honest with him about. Towards the end of last year, in the last few games, he became our 1-2 punch. And also Elijah, who was our most physical back, he wasn't the healthiest either. And we thought we had to play our two best guys to get done what we wanted to with our team, which was awesome. To have that option to do that, you can't do that with anybody. You got to do that with a special player, and Deebo is a special player, and I think that's why he's earned this contract that he's got, and I think that's why he's going to continue to earn it going forward.
Simple. It's simple. It's easy. Deebo is a football player first. Did he do what he did to get paid? Yes, he did. Do I fault him at all? No, I don't. If he hurt some of your feelings on social media, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Buttercup. It's going to be okay. But here's what I know. This is a guy who literally puts his life on the line and his body on the line continually, and was the best player on the field for every single team, whoever we played down that stretch. Maybe you want to throw Cooper Kupp in there. That's fine. But this dude was an all-pro last year. Again, let me just put this in context. I just finished filming. We're doing a whole new Deebo video, kind of what we did with the Nick Bosa and the Trey Lance one. If you haven't seen those, we're trying something new here where we're doing a whole bunch of editing and film clipping in and effects and all that stuff. They're called 49ers Rush Originals if you want to check out the playlist on our YouTube page. But I just finished filming this morning the raw cut before we go ahead and add everything in. Listen to some of these numbers, okay? Deebo finished with 1,770 yards, total yards. Terrell Owens never did that once in his entire career. He's top 3 wide receiver, no questions asked. Jerry Rice, the greatest football player of all time, did it once. He eclipsed that one time in 1995. That's it. What Deebo did was insane. Listen to the players. And again, a lot of you guys know this. Deebo received All-Pro, right? He was a first-team All-Pro wide receiver. Listen to the people he beat out. Jamar Chase had 1,823 yards receiving, which is just stupid, and 14 touchdowns. He received it over him. Justin Jefferson, 1,600 yards, 10 touchdowns. Over him, Tyreek Hill, 1,500 receiving yards, 12 touchdowns. Over him. What Deebo did was miraculous. And that doesn't even take into effect what he did in the playoffs. Those are regular season numbers. Whatever the team, every single team we played against, number one job, stop Deebo Samuel. And he still kept doing it, still kept doing it, still kept doing it. He's so important to everything, to all of it. What's up, Shot J? I love it. He says, like, subscribe, Patreon, support Senior Chapman. So much offered. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that, Shot J. Thank you. Now,